All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great uh, Sunday. I want to say it's NFL Sunday, but it's really like NBA Sunday, NFL. It's a lot of good games going on, man. And one of the games that was highlighted for today, sorry, I put some things up here. One of the things that was highlighted, on my schedule, games I've tried to watch in between NFL, was the Clippers and the Dallas Mavericks, right? Because the Mavericks had a sense of urgency. They didn't want to lose 3 games in a row. The Clippers want to prove that, we are not just Kawhi Leonard. We're a whole team. Kawhi being out, we can hold it down. And as a team, you naturally want to do that. When your main guy down, you want to go, hey, bro, it's good. We got you. You want to say that. You want to say, we got you. They didn't have him. They didn't have him today. Now, honestly, I thought Paul George, he didn't have a bad first half. I mean, it wasn't no sense of him playing in the second half. But they didn't have a bad. I didn't think he had a bad first half. I want to make sure I got the correct stats here. He only played in the first half. He was 4 of 13, so that obviously wasn't good. But he hit 7 of 8 from free throw. I mean, for a first half, he tried to do his thing. But let's be honest, man, that was a hit. This is the biggest loss in Clippers history. And if you're a Clipper fan, don't put no stock in it. Don't put no stock in it. Yeah, it's game. LeBron shot an air ball. So when you see things like these are rare. So when you see things like this, you go, okay, just take that film. I've said this about other teams. Take that film. Don't watch it. Go outside, get some magic calendar, throw that thing away. Don't even watch the film because they have no reflection of who the Clippers is. But let me say this. This had to feel good for Dallas. Dallas not only wanted to get a win, but if it one team they wanted to get a win against, it's the Clippers, because you got to remember, it was the Clippers that eliminated them last year. At the same time, many people felt as though the Mavericks had a better chance of winning that series had Porzingis not been thrown out on what many would consider to be a bogus call, which by rule it was the right call. I'm not saying it was a good one, but by rule they didn't make a bad call. It was a good call. By rule he should have been thrown out of the game. But many would say it's playoff time. You don't throw him out. But first of all, we got to say this, man. When your best guy's not in, your role players got to step up. Your role, it's just what it is. Lou Williams, 0 for 4. Where my other guy at? Obviously Kawhi Leonard didn't play. Ibaka had 13. Mainly in that first half, he had 13. Batum had 4. Patrick Beverly had 2. Kennard had 7. So they got to step up when Kawhi's not in there, because people gonna see this game and be like, wait, so if we take away Kawhi and tell everybody else to beat us, that's the new formula. That's what this game. That's the alarming sign for Clipper fans here. Because now, if you're a team, you see this game, you're like, so Kawhi went in there and they got blew out. So we're gonna double Kawhi and say Paul, Lou, Pat, Kennard, y'all beat us. Kawhi ain't gonna do it. That's the thing that I think players are gonna see from this. And I think they got the role players to step in here. They got the role players to play. Lou Williams is a professional scorer. Lou Williams is a bucket. Lou Williams is a bucket, all right? So what happened to I don't know. Just if you're a Clipper fan, just throw this away, man. Just throw this away. I'm not sure if Kawhi be ready for the next game or whatever. I haven't looked at the schedule. Guys, it's hard, man. I try to keep NFL. I try to keep it's hard, but I don't know if he'll be ready for the next game. But even if he's not, they got to come out and show better than that. Because now the thing about the Dallas Mavericks is, when you play the Mavericks, you better score. That's just what it is. The Dallas Mavericks can score. The Lakers beat them, but they had to put up, 138 to do it? You're going to have to put up points to beat the Mavericks. The Mavericks is going to get points. So if you can't have a mediocre offensive game and expect to win against the Mavericks, and that's pretty much what they're showing the league. The Mavericks is a heck of a team, man. I want to look... I want to kind of look at they're so they put up 102. The Mavericks, I'm talking, put up 102 against the Suns. That was their lowest output. They had 115 last night against the Lakers and come up put 124 tonight. So the Mavericks is going to score points. So you got to come in and play them hard. And Luka, young man's a beast, man. But they got the right people around him. And you got to understand that Porzingis, when he get back, that's another added element. So they're right there, man. The Mavericks is a team that sometimes they look like phenomenal. And then some games you're like, oh, okay, what happened here? So it's going to be interesting. For the Clippers, I don't put much stock in it. It happens, man. like I said, it happens. Sometimes things happen, and you just gotta move on. If I'm the Clippers, I wouldn't put much stock in it. You take it, you go, that sucked, and move on, and come back better. Come back being better, and get a little revenge on whoever you play next. I don't know their schedule. Like I said, whoever you play next, punish them for this. That's how you get right back on it. You okay? All right. Don't take it for a joke. Come back, punish them, punish whoever you play next. I'm not sure who the Clippers play next. Let me see here. Let me see if I can pull up who the Clippers play next. They play the Minnesota Timberwolves. So punish the Timberwolves. That's how you forget this. You forget this and you just punish the next team. That's the best way to do it. Also, I wouldn't put. I mean, Paul George didn't have a good night, but I wouldn't put. A lot of people gonna say, "Oh God," I don't think Paul George deserved much criticism. He didn't have a great game. Obviously, anybody halftime it was over, so he didn't play the second half. But you got to get better production from your role players, and this kind of what happened. Last year was especially in the playoffs, you didn't get the production from the Lou Williams at the time, Montrez and all these guys. You didn't really get the production. The role players got to step up. When you look at the difference between tonight's game versus the Mavs and last night, the Mavs versus the Lakers, you seen Schroeder, Trez, the bench playing Kuzma. You seen the role players playing their part. That's how you have to play, especially against a team like Mavericks. If your role players don't show up, because the Mavericks can score 8 deep. They can score. They got shooters. So you got to be able to keep that momentum going, keep getting points even when your starters are not on the court, especially in this sense, Kawhi was not on the court. So for the Clippers, you're going to have to brush this one off. And get back and just go back, throw the tape away, get back to work. To the Mavericks, hey, congratulations on your first win. One of historic fashion, actually setting some records that no one thought would be shot. But with that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, you gotta be great.